Alrighty folks, welcome to A-Hole Design. Once again, this week's videos are brought to you by the soon-to-be launching on Saturday of this week, so ignore this countdown timer because it'll be inaccurate by the time you're watching this video. Quality content, athleisure clothing line, which I'm actually wearing one of the shirts from now as opposed to yesterday, and I am still wearing the sweatpants because they're dope and they have zipper pockets, which is amazing for driving a car. Seriously, I wanted to make the clothing line just so I could have zipper pocket pants and stuff and good tank tops to wear at the gym. But also, anyway, it's going to be launching on Saturday. I'm excited because a long time has gone into it. And again, me being a model, if you didn't see that in yesterday's video and stuff. So QCathletics.com. Feel free to check it out if you want. Next Reddit video, it'll be up. So let's start off with number 19 here. My dad's post, lol. I ordered my lady a pair of boots from fashionrest.com. Let me save you the trouble. Don't shop with them. After nearly 3 months, the product finally arrived. No sweat, I get it. Except the product is just slightly different from the picture and description. I'll skip the description, just offer up the photos. You tell me, same or different? They look a little bit different. The one on the right just kind of looks a little bit like melted somehow. And slightly different material. Looks a bit like a rain boot there, whereas this looks like kind of a nice suede sort of material. Got some pretty nice contrast stitching down there at the bottom, which maybe the other ones have. They're kind of cut off there. But, you know, good place to store your keys and your $100 bills. 800 pieces, yeah, right. The box is half blocked and 550 pieces are tiny dot pieces. My son was not happy. I mean, I guess it's technically not wrong if they're the tiny little dot pieces. Oh, I guess it's just kind of a free build set, probably. And they just made the box unnecessarily large so that you think you're actually getting a lot. God, you see a tub like that, and you expect the whole thing is just going to be chock full of the pieces. Just going to be a gigantic Lego piece soup. But yeah, dude, the box being doubly the size and everything just stuffed in the top half. That's a mean tactic. Just make it seem like you get more than you actually are. Don't do that. My wife's cell phone plan was automatically signed up for the 1 gigabyte shared. The 3 gigabyte shared is exactly the same price. Had to navigate manually to find this. 3 gigabyte shareable data, $25. 1 gigabyte, $25. 5 gigabyte, $35. My freaking... I'm thrilled at the fact that we've moved back to unlimited data being the standard. And I'm sorry that this is still a thing that you're dealing with on your phone plan, because we went through those dark times. It really had me just like not using my data because it's so unbelievably easy to go over 1 gigabyte. Like you could do that if you watch 2 YouTube videos. It was absolutely ridiculous. You're just like struggling to find Wi-Fi everywhere because I can't use the actual data. What if there's an emergency and I don't want to pay $50? You're a top candidate to receive our free guide. You're a top candidate. You're a top candidate to receive Lewis University's free guide, Your Wow Factor, and how to use it to start your career. Don't we all get messages like this? I think we do. I get my fair share of spam on a regular basis. And they're always trying to iterate and make it more believable, make the headline of the thing something that you think, oh, maybe this isn't actually spam. Maybe there's something to... No, it's always spam. The best part is when they try to fish and they can't even use proper grammar in the phishing email. It's like, you guys, like, your goal here is to fish, and you can't even form a proper sentence. Like, come on. My $108 college textbook does not come with binding to make it harder to resell. I'm thinking critically here and annoyed that I don't just have a bound textbook, but maybe there's reason why or something like that. I don't know. I've seen these kind of loose paper things before so that you can stick it into a binder, and I just like, maybe that is useful to some people. I guess it's just like, you know, when you get a book, you kind of expect it to come with the binding or something like that. But the real A-hole design thing is that the textbooks now come with like one-time use online codes, and that is an A-hole design thing to prevent resale and force people to keep buying new books. Making it seem like Macaulay Culkin was confirming that Jackson abused him when he was saying the opposite. It's the truth. Culkin speaks out on Jackson abuse claims. Macaulay Culkin speaks out on Michael Jackson's abuse claims. He never did anything to me. So, yeah, you gotta draw people into the article. The headline isn't really a lie. It's just, it makes it sound like the opposite. Because why else would you do this dramatic title if he was just saying, no, nothing happened at all, right? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I didn't even get a cotton candy one. I guess you were expecting it to be a gigantic lollipop, right? Dum-Dums wouldn't go and make a big lollipop. That would be really off-brand for them. So, yeah, I guess you expected wrong. You expected that they were going to go off-brand, but no, they were very on-brand. They stuck to the very, very tiny lollipops. You know, you'd feel that probably doesn't feel nearly as heavy as it should if it was solid candy. That looks like that'd be a large lollipop. I cringe thinking about how I one time tried to get through like one of those large jawbreakers. Just, oh, my teeth. In retrospect, like, why would I do that to myself? That's such a bad idea. Oh, God. Well, anyway, moving along. Apple's proprietary USB-A extension cable. It says read comment, so I'm not going to judge until I read the comment. This cable is 15 years old and shipped as an extension cable for a specific keyboard. To be fair, it wasn't designed to charge your phone in 2020. USB extensions are not compliant with the 2.0 spec and were not permitted to be shipped with a USB-certified product in 2005. TLDR, if you want to put the USB name and logo on your box, you have to follow the rules set by the USB Standards Committee. This is the most fantastic history lesson. It's very cool that you can end up on a Reddit page and just have someone who gives you a detailed history lesson about a specific USB extension cable and why this technically isn't a-hole design, because this is not made to be USB compliant and was only made to specifically extend a cable for a keyboard. Wow, fascinating. Thank you, D-Gamer, for this. Everyone, you can put your pitchforks away now. Advertisement is different from the actual game. Rolling paint, color maze game, eat the goblin. All right, let's play it. Made with Unity. Cool, Unity's pretty good software. Must be nice. All right. Loading, 50%, 95%. Let's get into there. That doesn't look a lot like what I just saw. I mean, it's a game. You're not wrong, but it does look very different. It's almost like you just went and, I don't know, used a clip of something completely different in order to draw people into your game through the advertisement. Powerade is using shrinkflation by replacing their 32-ounce drinks with 28-ounce, and stores are charging the same amount. Well, I mean, the wholesale price is also probably the same amount, so of course stores are going to charge the same. I think it kind of goes back to the manufacturer in this particular situation. I'm surprised that they made it like that obvious with the container. You think that they'd try to do it in a way that, like, it's a lot easier when it's stored on a horizontal shelf to compare the heights, and it's quite clearly smaller because you can see that the right cap is lower than the left cap. Why? I feel like if you were going to try, I hate how I'm giving advice on how to mislead customers here, but you'd want to make them the same height and then just kind of like bring in part of the bottle while also widening the top so you create the illusion that it almost could look even bigger, but really it's 4 ounces less. Why am I giving advice on how to be terrible? I'm so sorry, but this is an obvious ploy. You guys are silly. Win ping pong to unsubscribe. Oh, it's satirical. Unsubscribe, we're sorry to see you go, but first you have to win ping pong. Someone will probably do this and be like, in the legislation for unsubscribing, they didn't actually say anything about us not being allowed to attach a skill game to it. LED billboard positioned directly in front of an apartment building. Wow. This is downtown LA. Huh, it's on Hill Street. I haven't seen that one before. I actually lived in a building in downtown LA, though, that had a billboard on it. It was not a neon lit up billboard. That's bummer. Wait. Okay, so I can see pretty far from my house. And I actually have seen, there was this like green thing. And I was like, I've never seen this before. Just a green strip out in the distance over towards downtown. And now I'm like, is that what it was? Like, I could see that from, I'm not close by any means. Oh my God, if that's the thing, and there's an apartment building directly adjacent to the green thing, oh, the poor people in that building, that's the most asshole thing ever. There's no way this is coincidental. No, that has to be the green thing. HelloFresh, if I don't need to call to make orders, I shouldn't need to call to unsubscribe. Talk to us directly. We're sad to see you go. Please call us. It's free. A customer care team member will be happy to help you cancel your plan. What are you, Sirius XM? Are you going to then send me things in the mail every week that say important on them and look like a bill? And it's really,
we're sorry to see you go. Please, we'll give you a good deal on your satellite radio.
I'm like, no. Leave me alone. Shrinkflation used by Cadbury to literally cut corners. The bottom chocolate bar is more than 8% smaller. Clever, but also it looks fancier. It's more unique, right? Because everyone's used to the kind of trapezoidal chocolate squares from Hershey's. But you can get some nice bulbous-looking semicircle ones. I've eaten, what is it? There's like an Oreo bar. It's really good. I like it a lot, but it has the kind of like rounded thing. And I guess it's kind of on brand because Oreos are circular, but still, when you thumbs down trash like this on Netflix, but it keeps coming back at the top of your homepage, you know what? I don't think there's anything I could say about this particular show that I'm sure some other YouTuber has not already gone over. I will say I haven't actually seen any promotion for it on my own Netflix browsing, so that's good, at least. I might have seen it once. I didn't interact with it at all, though, and then it kind of went away, so thank goodness for that. By opening the envelope for the license agreement, you agree to it. By breaking this seal, you accept the enclosed licensing agreement. Oh, God. What have I done? I'm like, what is this on? Is this on a car? I don't know. I want to know what this is. Oh, Ferrari. God dang it. Anyway, I'm just looking at there's Pista posters that'll be happening at some point soon. A guy who's done some posters that were sold, like I pushed him over on the Vlogs and Stuff channel a while back for like GT3 RS and the Ford GT. He did one for the Pista. It's on canvas over there. It looks so pretty. Let me get it. This looks pretty. See, isn't that pretty? Anyway, I just wanted to show it because his Driven Artworks on Instagram, he did a good job. Look at that. It's really nice. The red is so vibrant. It's so cool. I've already accepted the license agreement. I don't think that's enforceable. That's all I'll say at the end of the day. I don't think you can enforce having someone accept something they haven't had the opportunity to read. So, yeah. We have each other. Okay, check this one out. This drink, okay? They put a sportsman on the cover. Energize. The champion way. It's marketed as something that actually makes you healthy. Now look at the ingredients. It's 9.3 grams of sugar for every 20 grams. That's 40% sugar. Okay. It's literally this much sugar. But again, promoted as a health drink. Time to beat the energy. This ad is most damaging food lies ever told. Milo is huge in Malaysia. Nestle hired rock stars, etc., etc. Energy gap, which they claim affects 4 out of 5 kids, which is why they need Milo. I mean, sugar can give some energy. This is a very long video. Wow. It's, not familiar with this, but, I've never heard of an energy gap. What's an energy gap? Yeah, hello, doctor. I have low energy. Well, you see, the problem here is that you have an energy gap, which you need to fill with more sugar. I'm not going to watch through the whole thing because this is a 3-minute long video. Feel free to check out the post yourself if you want. But there's a lot of misleading marketing out there when it comes to drinks. All right, and the top for the last month of A-Hole Design. I love ads on my 250-pound console that I pay £6 a month to play on. Yeah, I mean, yeah, really, I think the A-Hole Design here is that you still have to pay for any online gaming service at all. The fact that Steam isn't enough to just cause everyone to be like, you know what, we'll take a cut of the game sales and everything that go on through our platform, but at least you can access the online play for free because, you know, it's the internet. Amazing to me that is still gated with a paywall. I mean, they must make so much money off of it, to be fair, but it's just, we're in 2020. Give me all the ads you want to serve. Just remove the paywall. that part still frustrates me. And I mean, it's come to the side of playing on PC where you get to access the online play with no extra charge. It's still a Microsoft platform if you're on Windows. Also, sorry, no ill will, Microsoft. Please don't exclude me from Minecraft things. I like Minecraft. It's pretty cool. I just don't know why you still have to pay for internet. And that's it for the last month of A-Hole Design. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you liked and you can like and subscribe to the channel for more videos and stuff in the future. And then don't unsubscribe like the email stuff, you know. And check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more of this. And that's all. See you next time.